Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everybody. We're getting closer and closer. Today's beer, we're going to do another Hot Butcher beer that Jeremiah has sent me. This is their Pine Street. The big 16 ounce plain Jane silver can with a very colorful heat shrunk label on it here. It shows the street going through there, and it's pretty abstract drawing there, but you can definitely tell what's going on there, and there's a street there. It says it's done with Chinook, Simcoe, Enigma, hopped IPA at 6.5%, and it was packaged on December 1st of 21. So pretty fresh, not too awful old. I mean, it's about 3 weeks old. We're almost at Christmas here. So Jeremiah, thanks a bunch for the package. It was a very pleasant surprise, and very much appreciated, sir. This is an IPA, guys, 6.5%. So we've got the ABV, and we've got the Candon Day, and we've got the hops that was used on it. We never get IBUs from those guys. And look at here on Untappd. It looks pretty cloudy, pretty hazy. And they are calling it a New England style on Untappd. And over at Beer Advocate, it just says American IPA. So let's find out. Let's pop it open and see what we got. Very cloudy coming out of the can. Almost looks like it's about the same color as the heat shrunk wrapper on it. And it didn't pour much of it yet, so let's kick it up a notch. Swirly swirl going in. That definitely is going to increase that. Alright, now we got 2 fingers of head. Just that easy. And guys, that's pretty damn hazy. I mean, it's not bright orange juice, but it's close enough in my book to be considered a New England style. A little cloudier than the one we had, that pale ale we did yesterday, but very, very nice looking beer. That's a New England style looking beer to me. Let's find out. To the nose we go. Yes, oranges, peaches, grapefruit, almost got a dreamsicle aroma there. Maybe some hints of vanilla. Oranges and vanilla. And maybe even some tropical fruit notes. That has a very, very pleasant aroma. I don't think they've done any lactose or anything in here, but that combination of Chinook, Simcoe, and Enigmas are working very, very well together. Very pleasant aroma. Let's find out. Cheers everybody. Cheers Jeremiah and everybody at Hot Butcher. You guys are right. A little bit of the spicy note, so I almost like a Southern Hemisphere hop. So I'm not sure if Enigma is a Southern Hemisphere hop or not. I do all these videos on the fly, guys. I don't spend hours and hours researching this and checking this website and checking that website. I come in and I sit down, I bring it up on Beer, I can bring it up on Untappd, and that's where we go. We roll from there. So on the fly, off the sleeve, off the cuff. I don't spend hours researching the beer that I'm reviewing. I'm sorry, I don't do that. So if you want to, by golly, go right ahead. Very tasty beer, guys. It's still at 6.5, just below my go-to range. So a fairly easy drinking, a lower ABV than my 7% or some of their other ones. They do make a lot of 7.5% IPAs and stuff. So and I think I've got one or two of them too that he sent me. So very nice. I mean, like I've never had a bad beer from these guys. These beers that I've received from Jeremiah are always very, very well done. I mean, it's just, I don't know what else to say, guys. Always impressive products coming out of that brewery. So, and this one is no exception. Very well done. Beats my go-to beers all to hell. Ain't no doubt about that. So, it's out of the fridge. Let's go sip on it. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. Very pleasant. I mean, don't understand the grading that Untapped is doing on these lower ABV beers from this brewery, but again, unless it blows your hair back or your socks off or makes you drunk as shit or takes you back in the closet in the back room, a lot of these guys aren't impressed. So I just try to be as honest as I can, guys. Whether I paid for the beer or was sent to me by a brewery or a subscriber, I'm just trying to be someone who's telling you what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling, what the ABV is if it's available, and all that kind of information for you to make a decision whether you want to spend your money on it or not. So, and again, I would. I mean, never been disappointed from the beers from this brewery. So, final chug. Very nice. It does have a spicy kick to it. Nice hot presence there, guys. It's below my go-to ABV range when I'm buying beers, but the alcohol is well hidden. It's very smooth and easy drinking for an IPA. It is close enough for me to consider it a New England style beer. I don't think it's world class or anything like that, but I do think it's a well-made beer with the information they're giving us, with the dating and the ABV and the hops that they've used. Again, 92 for me on this, guys. Going against the grade, I think it's an A- beer. It's definitely into the A category in my opinion. Beer Advocate again doesn't have any ratings on it because only a couple people have commented on it and they liked it. And Untapped has 602 people comment on it, and they have it at 3.98, which is a little higher than yesterday's beer, but not quite into the 4 category, which is the A- category. So, tasty beer. Like I said, didn't blow my hair back or my socks off, but very well made, and I would spend my money on it here. It's close enough to my ABV go-to range for me to spend my money on it. So if you see it and you can pick it up wherever you're at, give it a try. I mean, if you like it, you can always go buy more, and if you don't, you don't. If you, especially the states and the areas where you can buy one of, it gives you that option to buy one and go back and buy more if you so choose to. But a lot of states you can't do that. So Virginia is one of those where we can do that. So hopefully one day these beers will make it here on distribution. So very tasty, guys. If you've had Pine Street from Hot Butcher for the World, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. Santa Claus is coming. You better be good.